What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you how to make your remake Baskin Robbins. Now, there will be an interior on this in 2 days, probably, unless I get lazy and don't do it. Which is always a possibility, you never know with me. But, yeah, I'm trying to... Okay, never mind. I was thinking about something, but it is fine. I don't have a ton to say about this. I'll say most of what I think about it and what I have to say in the video. So that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so these pages you're going to be needing for this is a 32 by 23, and the materials we'll be needing to start off are actually should probably pull up the thingy so I can figure out what materials I want to get in what order. Stone bricks, smooth quartz blocks, black stained glass, acacia doors, smooth quartz slabs, cobblestone, which I have not used in a tutorial in forever. I don't think I used it once in 2021, at least for the outside of a building. I don't think I did. I might have used cobblestone stairs. I might have used it for a roof once. Maybe, but I don't like the new texture as much. Light gray concrete, which I also haven't used it a whole ton. Blue terracotta, which I also haven't used a whole ton. And we'll go with quartz brick. Darn it, I forgot to figure out the number. You need quartz bricks. I forgot to figure out the number that I needed. Yeah, I don't really use, actually only cobblestone, light gray concrete, blue terracotta a lot. I use the other ones a decent amount. I use quartz bricks a fair amount. Starting from the left-hand corner of your 32 by 23 grid cough if you made it, you want to count backward diagonally to the right by 1, and going right, you want to place 7 stone bricks. Then go back with 2, and you want to bring each of those up by 10. And that will give you a big wall. If you want to put the letters on this and then remove this little sticky outy section, you can. I think that might be a good idea, but the only thing is I was trying to figure out how to make this thing look proportionate and not like a giant square. So I ended up, because the letters would be right up against either side at this length, so you could extend it by 2, but then it looks a lot like a square, and I didn't like the squarularness of it, so I ended up just figuring out something else, and I think it looks okay. It isn't really, like, I guarantee you there's 0 Baskin Robbins in the United States that look like that. The Baskin Robbins I was looking for is, it's essentially exactly like this at the front, except the blue is gray. It'd be more like a cyan terracotta color, but I wanted to go the blue terracotta just because it kind of gives vibes of the old one. And then the letters would be on this section, but they would be like there, and they'd be kind of flat with the wall, and I couldn't figure that quite out. Or it could say Baskin Robbins entirely there. I think that the letters would probably work better there in a general setting, but I don't think it's easier that way. So, you want to go to the right, you want to come to the back row here, the bottom block, and you want to bring this bottom block right with a smooth quartz block. Bring that block back 1. Right with 6 black stained glass blocks. Smooth quartz block. 6 black stained glass blocks. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass blocks. 2 acacia doors. 2 black stained glass blocks. Back with 5 black stained glass blocks, and then another smooth quartz block. Bring these 2 blocks here at the front each forward by 1, so each one should stick out by 1 from at the front, and then bring this back right hand one, right one, and also take the front right hand corner of black glass and bring it forward diagonally to the right with a smooth quartz block. Just like that. You're then going to want to bring each black stained glass block and smooth quartz block up by 3 with its respective material. And then you do want to place 2 black glass above either door just so we have a flat surface going. And also so we don't have a gap, because I'd say that's more important than the flat surface part, because that doesn't matter. You're not going to notice anyways, even if it wasn't a flat surface. You could make one of these, well, you'd notice there's a slab there. You would notice because it'd get in your way, essentially. Just like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to take the third row of smooth quartz blocks up, and you want to connect them all together with a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs. Did I remember? Okay, I didn't remember to do it the right side. Good. I thought I didn't for some reason. But yeah, so you should have 2.5 blocks below and a full block above of black glass, and that's going to just give you a nice little split. You could go a half a block lower if you wanted. I wouldn't recommend it because of the doors, or you could go a half a block up. I might recommend that. Or you could actually do it like this, so it's thicker. I wouldn't recommend that either. I think you'll notice I use this with Target, this kind of design, and I've started to use it a lot more since then because I do really like the way it looks. But yeah. Then what you want to do is on top of your row of black glass, you want to place a row of blue terracotta, or I guess it's like the L shape. I would place it on top of those smooth quartz blocks. I wouldn't place it on top of the ones that stick out though. So you're gonna have this because it's easier to not have a zigzaggy looking thing because it's just useful for our next step. You want to bring... Never mind, actually. So what you want to do is you want to come to the back right side here, and you want to take the inner smooth quartz block here, and you want to bring it back with 10 cobblestone. Just like that. You then want to... Ooh, okay, so I forgot about a material. I forgot about 2 materials. You can get rid of your black stained glass blocks and acacia doors and get out spruce doors and black stained glass panes. Actually, that's a very ironic switch because they're 2 very similar materials. You want to bring that cobblestone across the back. Okay, so we're going to orient this as if that row of cobblestone is now the left side and that stone brick section is all the way at the back right. I'm going to orient the back and the front that way as well just because it's easier. And that's how I feel like doing it. So you want to bring this cobblestone here right by 1 with cobblestone. Then a spruce door, then 4 cobblestone. You can place 3 rows of light gray concrete on top of all of your cobblestone, and then just place 2 on top of the door, because why not? Don't forget about this section here in line with the smooth quartz, because that's important. Just like that. I do really like that combo. I should use that combo more. I've used stone bricks with light gray concrete before, but I haven't used cobblestone with light gray concrete. The cobblestone does look nice in that setting. Even though I was saying earlier that I don't like the texture of it. But what you want to do is you want to take this far right block and you want to bring it forward by 1 or towards you. Then bring it right by 4. And then going left to right or right to left on top of that row of 5 does not matter. You want to place a light gray concrete, black stained glass pane, leave a 1 block gap, black stained glass pane, light gray concrete. Copy that row 1 more time. And you want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. And there you go. Take that far right cobblestone, bring it back 1. Then right by 15... Then towards the front by, I believe it's 14. Which is correct. I'm kind of sort of surprised I got that. What you're then going to want to do is you want to place 3 rows of light gray concrete on top of that little corner of cobblestone. Not just the corner block, obviously, but you get the point. Obviously, make sure you do leave that gap as a gap, because that's how you get your food, or your ice cream, I guess. I do want to point out with this. I do not know if freestanding Baskin Robbins have a drive-thru. I'm pretty sure they do. But actually, come to think of it, I don't know if I've ever been to a freestanding Baskin Robbins, because the one near me is with a Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, those are the 2 that are together, right? Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins? Hang on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. But I've never been to one that's just free. No, yeah, it definitely is. Because the one I'm near is Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, so a lot of them are like that. And the drive-thru works for both, I think. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure you can go to the drive-thru and get either one. But I'm assuming it does. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to place a blue terracotta on top of all of that light gray concrete. I always, like, ramble in tutorials at a certain point. Every single tutorial you're bound to see me hit a point where I just stop building and think about something. Or explain something, or just talk. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to rotate back around to the front, like I have done. I mean, you don't have to. And what you want to do is you want to bring the row of blue terracotta at the front forward by 3 rows. This is why we put it on top of the black glass only, so then it is just easier. And then it should be in line with the front row of that stone brick section. Then you want to bring it off the right side by 3 as well. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Yeah, it is 3. According to the edge of the grid, at least, yes. You could do 2 if you wanted. I think that the 3 is better, although then you do have, like, this, and that is a little weird, but I guess it's a nice little cover area. And then you want to bring it off the back by 1. Make sure when you hit this section, the drive-thru window, you do actually bring it out and around, as if we're doing a normal slab roof, so you can see here how I did that. And then it is off the left side by 2 rows. Don't bring it forward anymore, like I just accidentally did, ironically. I was just playing what you're not supposed to do. But yeah, don't put it off the front, because that is not right. Also, if you do want to add the cobblestone at the base of the stone brick, you can. I'm actually kind of curious how that would look. They aren't different enough, I feel like, for that to be some... I don't think I like that. I think it makes the stone brick look too much like a square. It only makes it squareular. I don't think that's a word, but I'm always going to use it as a word. Because then it makes it, like, seem shorter, like the stone brick itself is shorter, which isn't really ideal. Anyways, you do want to come to said stone brick section, and you want to bring this front left-hand corner back with 4 rows, and then right with 2. It might be more than 2. You might need more than 2. You do want to obviously make sure it's the same height as well, which is 20 for me. But it might be more. No, I think it's either 3 or 4 total at that back section. I'm not positive, though. But it's only really relevant at certain points, which is why we only bring it that much across. Like, this, I might actually just, like, nullify this section. Like, I might bring the stone brick out and then just, like, this on the inside. I wouldn't obviously do it like that. But we'll see what I decide to do, because you don't see me do that a lot. I did that in Domino's, I did that in, Taco Bell. I did it in something else, too, I know. I don't remember what it was, though. But it's just, I don't know. These sections aren't always great, because they're such a weird, like, size. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to come to the top. So you're going to be on top of the blue terracotta. You can even stand on top of it if you really want to. You want to be at the front, and you want to be at the row of 3 stone bricks moving across or back. Sorry, it is back. And you want to place an additional row moving back. Actually, you didn't have to do that, sorry. But it's easier. So from that row, what you want to do is you want to go right with 6 quartz bricks. 4 diagonally to the right by 1. Right by 8. Backward diagonally to the right by 1. Right by 5. Just a checkpoint to make sure you should be now in line with the glass here. You can see where it is. It's at the last. We're at the last row of blue terracotta pretty much. You then want to go back from that by 15. So you're 1 short of that wall. Then go left by 5. Oh, never mind, okay. Backward diagonally to the left by 1. I was just confused because of the way that looked. Left by 4. Forward diagonally to the left by 1. Left by 13. And then forward by 13. And that should connect you up diagonally with your stone brick section, which is correct. So there's that. There's the shape. You'll notice that section right there sticks out. It is in line with the drive-thru window. I just kind of wanted to do that because I thought it'd be cool. What you then want to do is you want to place, I think it's like 4 or something. No, 5 rows of quartz bricks on top of that. I do want to double check that. It is correct. Cool. So 5 additional rows on top of that previous row of quartz bricks, and it should make the stone bricks and the quartz bricks the same height, which is correct. for now. It will be incorrect at a certain point in time, but we'll worry about that once we cross that path. This is a really weird build. It's just strange. It's definitely different. I still have mixed feelings about this section sticking out. Looking at it blank, I think that's cool. Yeah, I think I like that. It gives me like modern house vibes. If you go back to some of my oldish modern houses, it'll remind you of that. What I should do is I should do like maybe like a stream or something, one of those improving old builds streams, and I should take all of like a bunch of my modern houses and try and like improve them. That'd be a very interesting thing to do, especially with the older ones, because the older ones I really like. It seems like the middle was the stretch that I didn't like. Like it's not that I hate them, it's just like those were like the ones. Like the first probably 10 were I'd say still probably some of my favorites. And then the more recent like 5 or 10 have also been up there in my favorites. But all the middle ones are kind of scattered. Because I'm making them more consistent now. It's like a weird consistency. Like, I'm making them very different, but I don't know. That was what was nice about all the original ones, is they were all very consistent in between each other. And that was kind of why I liked them. Now what you want to do is you want to take, you know that middle row of 9, this row that sticks out by 1? You want to extend it up at the top by 1 with an additional row of quartz bricks. So it'll give you this. It also kind of looks like a town hall or something. You want to take the top block on either side and you want to bring it back by 4. And then connect them together at that far back row. So there you go. That's a rectangle. Good job. We made a rectangle. We have a rectangle, sticky outy section, and another rectangle. Everything's made of rectangles. Now what you want to do is you can, I believe, clear your inventory. I don't think we're going to need any of those again at all. They're all useless. And you want to get out blue concrete, magenta concrete. What is the material I think I was forgetting? Deep slate bricks. Maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb. And deep slate brick slabs. Yeah, I think I'm dumb. I don't know. I thought I was missing something. Guess not. So what you want to do is you want to come to the bottom left-hand corner of the sticky outy section. You can see where that is. I placed a blue concrete there. Don't do that, though, because you don't want it there. You want to count upward diagonally to the right by 1 from that and going up. Now you want to place 5 blue concrete. Bring that top block right with 2 magenta concrete. Then go down with 1. Down diagonally to the left with 1. Down diagonally to the right with 1. Down 1 and left 1. And there's your B. It looks... I'd show you the old one, but the old one is like there. You probably saw it somewhere at the beginning. It's there, I think. Yeah, you can see the back of it a little bit about to the right of the police, or to the right of the police station, or left of it, I guess, on the front. But I had the corners gone like this. You can see how much of it. You can see how much worse that looks. I don't know why. The corners somehow make it a lot better. You then want to leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place 5 magenta concrete moving up. Bring the top block right with 2 blue concrete. Then go down 1. Down diagonally to the left 1. Down diagonally to the right 1. And down 1. That's all with blue concrete. So you can see. The little thing about it, 31. That is because of how many ice cream flavors they have. I'm pretty sure. If you didn't know that. So, that's a random fun fact. But, yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, this is one of the oldest, the ones that I had never remade. Pizza Hut still has that honor, and I'd like to keep it that way, because I think I'll probably at some point remake it, but it lasted through 2021 and 2020, so that's more than I'd expect. When did I start doing remakes? It was 2020, right? McDonald's? That sounds right. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to wrap the top row of quartz bricks and stone bricks, the lower layer with upside down deep slate brick slabs. This part up here, this front section, you want to leave alone. Do not do anything with it, except for connect the slabs into the side of it, but that's different. But, yeah, I figured, really, I could have probably gone without remaking Baskin Robbins, but I wanted to remake it just because, yeah. Just because, you know, it still wasn't the greatest, and it could definitely be upgraded a lot, and I'd say this was definitely an upgrade. You don't want to place a normal or a deep set brick slabs on top of that. Also, I am working on other things. Sam's Club, Krispy Kreme, and now something else, which I'm going to have to figure things out with, because I'll talk about it when I'm actually upload it. But I'm having a huge trouble with that logo, because there's an and symbol in it, and I cannot make an and symbol in Minecraft. For the life of me. I was trying for way too long to get that. But then what you want to do is you want to fill in the middle of the ceiling here, and with normal deep slate brick slabs, the big ceiling. I'm probably going to sneeze again. Or not. Maybe. None of these lights are bright enough for me to be able to stare into them to get rid of the sneeze. And it's nighttime out, so 7:30 video recording moment. Because I was playing frickin' Minecraft Java. So that's fun. I do now have the ability to make Java videos, so that's exciting, and Bed Wars and stuff. And Poppy Playtime I'm thinking about getting, although I don't feel like spending $5. I know, so much, right? But I do also have to get my headset working, because my computer doesn't want to register it properly. It's like, nope, you're only a mic or you're only headphones. You're not going to be both. So I think I'll get that figured out this week. Actually, wait, what day is it today? Probably by the time you're seeing the interior tutorial for this, I'll have it figured out. Unless, dumbness happens, which is always a possibility. I'm sorry. And also, I gotta get recording softwares and stuff, which I have talked about. I'm pretty sure I can just record. I don't think I actually need to get anything for it. Because there's a thing, I don't know what the button is, but it's like, press the big dot thing to record, and I'm like, what button are you talking about? It tells me whenever I open Minecraft or whatever that I can record. I'm like, okay. Sorry, God. But yeah, once you're done that, you should have this, and then you want to place on top of the remaining quartz bricks a deep slate brick block on top of each, so each gets its own friend. And then you want to bring it, that looks dumb, you want to bring it out on every single side by 1 with deep slate brick blocks. And then you want to fill in the center. I feel like a lot of my builds are white, gray, and black. Like white, gray, black, a little bit of purple in there. Of course, all the builds around me except for the gym and this are colorful, and the modern houses, but those are always that way. Dentist is gray. Dentist is red. I always seem to use the same blocks, you'll notice, and I think that's a weird thing to do, because in a city setting, I think you want your city to kind of mesh in colors, but certain things you might want to stand out, like McDonald's, per se, or like police station or whatever, that would definitely stand out, because that thing's huge. I made that way too big. Remake of a remake already? I might honestly consider that, just because of the size of it. It's way too big. But, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, and once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior for your remake Baskin Robbins complete. Man, has it been a while since I said that. How long? It's probably been 2 years at least. Wait, hang on. Let me actually look it up. I'm curious. But yeah, I think that's all. If you guys did enjoy this video. April 7th of 2019. This build lasted 2.5 years before I finally remade it. Dang, that's long. How long has Pizza Hut lasted? Wait, hang on. I'm getting sidetracked here. Pizza, I'm probably going to get a 30 million things. It has lasted for it's lasted for 3 years. December 18th of 2018. That's insane. But yeah, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.